or the process of admitting cadets into the Nigerian Defense Academy is a very rigorous process, and it is rigorous taking cognizance of the fact that these are people that are coming into the armed forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to defend the country. It is expected that such people must have very high cognitive abilities, and they must have the capacity to learn and to perform even under stress. So on account of that, the selection and admission process into the Nigerian Defense Academy comprises physical training tests, medical tests, aptitude tests, and psychological tests, amongst others. So when you find a candidate that successfully passes through all these tests, it is likely that such a cadet is going to make a very good cadet, and in the long run will turn out to become a good officer in the armed forces of Nigeria.
For the cadets of 72 regular course, training has been rigorous, multifaceted, and adaptive to today's realities.
Majority of the security challenges we have in the field in Nigeria now has to do with counterinsurgency and counter-terrorism, not more of conventional. We have full-fledged conventional training, but we also introduced the cadet to aspect of asymmetric warfare. One of these is that virtually the fourth term, the second termer and the third termer, and especially the fifth term, they have the camp we call Camp Rena. What we do is that we bring in other security agencies into NDA so that we simulate the situation that we're meeting in the field. And TA Lagbaja Center, which was just commissioned, comes very handy in this. When the commandant came in, he came up with his 5-point agenda: training, marksmanship, fitness, character, and then knowledge. He also came up and gave us directive on coming up with benchmarks. These benchmarks are to have a basic standard that each cadet of Nigerian Defense Academy must meet before he passes out.
Army cadets of 72 regular course underwent extensive training on weapons handling, tactical combat, amphibious operations, combat shooting, basic airborne, and leadership development. Their journey culminated in a 3-week field training exercise known as Exercise Camp Highland, alongside their short service counterparts. The exercise began at the Citizenship and Leadership Training Center in Sherrow Hills, Jos, where they trained on abseiling, basic watermanship, obstacle crossing, and point-to-point navigation using compass, among others. From Jos, the cadets were moved to Kachia for the tactical phase and live firing exercises. The high point was the battle inoculation, a defining moment in their transformation into officers.
Due to our engagement with non-state actors in counterinsurgency areas and anti-banditry operations, we've decided to incorporate asymmetric warfare aside from the core subjects of tactics, low-intensity conflict, and internal security. The cadets have been exposed to combat shooting skills, at the same time occupation of base camps in order to project patrols, ambushes, attacking enemy camp, as well as special warfare operations into enemy enclaves. This, the cadets of 72 regular corps have undergone through this training in various of their camps in order to understand the skills and also garner that experience to be able to do well when they are deployed as commissioned officers and junior leaders in the field.
Move to the right, please! Right! Go!
The naval cadets of 72 regular corps spent weeks at sea during their midshipman training in Onne, Port Harcourt.
The naval cadets are trained to understand the peculiarity of our maritime environment. So we introduce them to the sea, maritime environment, and the maritime challenges they are going to be facing. And when they are fourth-timers, they will go to Nigerian Navy College in Onne as fifth-timers when they become midshipmen, and they will go on board ship to also experience what it takes to be a naval officer.
Meanwhile, Air Force cadets of 72 regular course, equally tested, underwent air training operations at the Air Force Military Training Center in Kaduna.
Everything about our training here is technologically driven. The modules include various lectures on UAV, reconnaissance system, and then the cadets are also taken to the field to witness operations of drones. They don't spend their 5th year in the Nigerian Defense Academy. They move to Military Training Center at the Air Force Base Kaduna. They undergo orientation courses, after which they go into different trade in the Nigerian Air Force. Like those that have been selected for pilot goes to flying school as student pilots, the engineers at AFIT, administrators at NAFIAM. So by the time they finish, I could tell you that these cadets are ready to confront the various challenges when they become officers.
Short service and direct short service courses feature a condensed yet rigorous curriculum focused on discipline and combat preparedness, with the objective of developing proficient officers capable of effective integration into operational units.
The short service cadets are primarily trained based on the request from services. From time to time, the services, the Nigerian Army, Nigerian Navy, and the Nigerian Air Force request the Nigerian Defense Academy to train a certain number of cadets based on their requests or their needs. And when that is done, the Nigerian Defense Academy carry out the procedures, bring in the cadets, and design a curriculum within a space of 6 to 9 months to train them, especially with regards to having a view with what is happening in contemporary times. For the Basic Officers Training Week, we're passing out 408 cadets, precisely 153 cadets for the Short Service Combatant course for the Nigerian Army, and 156 cadets for the Direct Short Service for the Nigerian Air Force.
Behind the scenes of military excellence lies a system of administration and regimentation that ensures cadets stay on course. Structure and discipline are the core of this institution.
The Cadet Brigade is saddled with responsibility of ensuring the welfare and administration of cadets. This is achieved by liaising with the Deputy Commandant, Academy Provost, and Director of Military Training for the academic and military training of these cadets. The Cadet Brigade is also responsible with the character development of cadets. It also supervises the nursing activities of cadets, as well as receiving new cadets into the academy and opening cadet dossier for these cadets. The dossiers are used to track the disciplinary record of cadets. It contains the personal quality of these cadets, the academic and military performance of these cadets. The Cadet Brigade also ensures that all disciplinary issues regarding cadets are duly and timely disposed.